once again, welcome back to my channel. My channel is called Video Creation Tips for Entrepreneurs and Others, and my name is Mike LaValle. I'm the owner and CEO of Triple M Video Productions out of St. Petersburg, Florida. What we do on this channel is, each week, we give video creation tips on how to turn your do-it-yourself videos into more professional-looking ones. So if you like what you see, by all means subscribe, hit that like button. We like that. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask them down in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And if you happen to be on your phone, make sure you go into YouTube settings and make sure the settings are, in fact, turned on so that you don't miss any of our weekly content. So for this week's tip, what we're talking about is long continuous shots. You've probably seen some movies where they take a camera and they stay on that camera for upwards of minutes at a time. Some movies even claim to be one continuous shot throughout the whole thing, I believe. I remember one movie claiming that, but said movie faded to black at one point, so I color me skeptical. But there are, basically, what we're talking about this week is just long continuous shots. So if I had to give one bit of advice about these kind of shots is I would say stay away from them. They're really difficult from a production standpoint. So much has to go into it, from lighting to, setting everything up well ahead of time, making, trust me, there's a lot of pre-production that goes into making those shots work. And they only really work if it's for a specific reason. There was a movie recently where they had a continuous shot where they were showing the outside phone lines to show that they were cut before, moving the camera through the window and going into the inside, and something really specific like that. So yeah, try and basically stay away from them if you can. I know, they're really cool, and you think it would look great in your video, and it would, but they're so hard to pull off without making mistakes. I did a quick virtual tour of my house today before making this video, just to show you, when I do virtual tours for property, a lot of them are long continuous shots, but I don't do the whole house with a long continuous shot. But anyway, here's basically something to show you what long continuous shots, what they look like. Okay, so here we go through my house. Please excuse the mess. I wasn't planning on doing a virtual tour of my house today, but I figured this would be a good way to show you what a long continuous shot looks like. And if you have, as you notice, I've turned on all the lights, and some of them are just blaring into the camera, which kind of is on purpose to give you an idea of how much work has to go into a continuous shot. As you can see, the windows are glaring. So yeah, as you can see, there's glares in that picture. So as you can see, it's really hard to pull off these kind of shots, just lighting wise in particular. It would take a lot just to get rid of the lighting, get the lighting right. And see, now we're going into my back room here, which again, there's enough light, but look at the glares. The glares are just everywhere. So, you have to kind of watch out for that. Here we are in my back room, which is empty. This is where I do my green screening. So here we go. Now we're going to go into my bedroom. I know this is riveting video, but anyway, this gives you an idea. Here's my bedroom. Gives you an idea of, how long continuous shots and how they can be quite difficult to pull off. I mean, look at the lighting, and I turned on every light in the house just to make sure none of it would be dark. But look at all the blares and glares from the windows, and so yeah, as you can see, these are really hard to pull off. The pre-production is just brutal. Here we go into my computer room, and okay. And then we'll head back into my living room where we'll wrap this up, just to give you an idea of what one long continuous shot looks like. And, and again, I didn't really prepare for this, so look how bad the lighting is, just to give you an idea. So yeah, That's what a long continuous shot looks like. And now we're done. So, as you can see, they're hard to pull off. Um, that took me several tries to try and get through. And again, you know, my house was in no way prepared for a, virtual tour today. So anyway, that's our video this week on long continuous shots. Very hard to pull off. Only do it for a very specific reason. And yeah, that's this week's tip. Please join me next week when we'll have another tip. Until then, my name is Mike LaValle, the owner and CEO of Triple M Productions, and I will see you next week.